Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. We're back. We're playing Vallanthia. Oh my goodness. Oh, what happened to us? Where were we all this time? Well, there's a lot going on, a lot happening in our lives, and we may talk about, we may not. Like it's a lot of personal stuff, but we're back. That's the important stuff. My name's Corey. I'm the game master. We're here with Tarek, Matt, and Sarah, and of course our game master Howard, who is he's a little different today. I don't know what's going on. Howard, would you like to talk about what's going on today?
We are broadcasting live from hell. So anyway, let's go on.
Oh, okay. We're not going to explain that. That's just what is today.
Yeah. Howard can polymorph. That's his 7th level game master ability.
I'm just gonna put this down. Awesome. We are not doing this for fun or for gags. There's actually a reason behind it, but
Howard's become a sorcerer, and
it is a fun gag. It is pretty awesome.
He does look like a really good game master. Like, I would let this guy run a game for me. I'm just saying.
I'd either let him run a game for me or put a curse on my enemies. I'm not sure which I'd prefer to have him do, but he can do one of them.
So our patrons are up in the upper corner, way up there. If you'd like to support us, please do at patreon.com/deadunicorn. We also have a poll, and you get to choose your favorite character sometimes, most of the time. And this week's poll, I have to go back a bit.
Month and a half ago.
That's the Imperial favor for the L5R game. Wow, Vallanthia's chosen. Here it is. Erda, you get a character point.
Yay! I probably really needed it.
Go, Erda.
I'll take that character point. It puts me to 5, which I feel is like pretty good, solid.
So I'm gonna move us over to the play map, so you can see what kind of is going on. And if you just watched last episode, like yesterday or just before this episode, you're gonna know exactly what's happening. But this has been like over a month for a lot of us, and we're gonna need a good recap. So, Howard,
only we had a guy that always gives you a recap. Oh man, if only.
Oh.
Let me think there.
Too bad nobody keeps notes in this game.
In
lieu of that guy who keeps recaps, I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw the show over to you, and you can do what you want with it.
Our intrepid adventurers return to the Light's Peace Asylum, accompanied by Erdrek, the former host of the demon Valrukar. They also enlisted the aid of Lieutenant Johann of the Azure Order, who brought along 4 Crimson Order guards: Sebastian, Bach, Beethoven, and Mozart.
That is true. Those are accurate names.
I am so glad that my joke came through.
The group found that the chef and the washing women were huge and gross, blobby things. The inmate Root exploded into boring hellworms. That's the digging kind of boring, not the, those are just hellworms.
Yeah, took me a minute. I was like, well, I mean, I don't know that they were that boring. They were kind of exciting.
They were from Elon Musk's Boring Company. Damn you, Musk.
King, in quotes, Huber Valon remains missing. That magical, one-eyed, one-horned blue inmate is loose. White Ape was able to discern that magic was used to open their cell and then seal it back. Using Johann's true silver blade, Esri's shadow magic, and aiding Erdrek's demonic banishment ritual, the group sent Valrukar back to whatever plane of hell he belongs in. And afterwards, they defeated the last of Valrukar's undead minions. However, White Ape succumbed to this primal fear and began to flee, as some of his other friends began to succumb to something else. Johann of the Azure Order and the Four Crimson Guards have begun to swell in size. Their flesh looks distorted and stretched. Their eyes are wild. Tom and Esri, you both notice that your friends are beginning to change shape. They are getting smaller, more wiry. Their flesh is altering. They are clearly more demons. As for the rest of you, you see as Tom and Esri, much like Johann and the guards, are also beginning to swell in size, and that their flesh looks distorted and stretched. And with that, I'm going to have us start with a new initiative as you all decide what to do. So everyone, roll your initiative is based off of your the word for perception. Hang on, it's been a bit.
Acumen?
Acumen. Thank you.
We're here for you, bud.
Yay.
So that's right. We just roll acumen, right?
Correct.
I have a like a bonus to my initiative. I think it's a racial bonus. So I made a initiative skill, but it's not a skill. It's just like my acumen plus my bonus.
Let's see your racial traits here. See what you're talking about, because I don't remember that. But I'm not saying it's not a thing. It's a thing I just don't remember. Fast reaction. Sylvanar gain plus 1d acumen when determining initiative. Oh, well, look at that. You sure do. You have fast reactions. It's a special
You've
ability.
got those quick twitch muscles.
Yep. I can
neat.
I can play League of Legends like crazy.
I can't, but I can see dead people, so fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, but nobody cares.
And I can teleport.
Yeah,
so,
but nobody
like,
cares
double.
about that on Twitch, okay?
That's fair. Nobody
Trying
cares
to-
about me seeing devil or demons everywhere.
Trying to grow the people that need growing, but you're too close to the other dude, so he gets to be supersized.
I'll be right
They're
back.
all bloated. And their
Let's take him down
beautifully
if-
coiffed hair is so gorgeous and feathered. It's downy soft.
There we go. Now I can grow you two. Grow, my minions, grow! It's like a Power Ranger thing.
Is there a
Alright.
repulsa around here?
A Rita repulsor, yeah.
First name, Rita.
All right. Just go ahead and tell me your initiatives, and I will
I
type
got
them
to
down.
say that because Corey wasn't here. Otherwise, you would have said it.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of took that from me though, Tarek. It's like, ugh,
You set it up.
I know I said it up.
Come on.
I'm the one who usually finishes my terrible jokes, okay?
Well, this time he had help.
All right, appreciate it.
Solidarity.
Erda, or Esri, what's your initiative?
4, because as usual, my initiative rolls always suck.
Sorry, I didn't mean to giggle.
Fine. Erda?
17.
Nice.
Because I exploded.
Your friends are about to. Tom?
16.
White Ape is Corey back.
Yes, 15, sir.
Cool. All right. I need to roll some initiatives.
The beautiful thing for me is that I'm stuck in between a bunch of really handsome dudes, and they're gonna murder me.
Yeah. They aren't really handsome at the moment.
Well, yeah, but they were, and I know that they were. I saw them.
Okay. All right. So the order guards are all just going to go with the same. So whatever that comes up to. All right.
I love the
11.
fact that your dice roll and they're completely black. I can't see what they rolled.
Yeah, but it still comes up on the thing. So
Yeah, I know. But it
I
would
can't
be
get away
awesome
with nothing.
if you could just be like, they were whatever.
And then
You can make private rolls by doing /GM roll.
or I can just tell you I made private rolls. How would you know?
Exactly. That's 100% true.
Oh, it's a good thing I rolled separately for him. That made a big difference. So
Yeah.
all NPCs go on 11. All right. Urda. Based on the description I gave you, what would you like to be doing right about now?
I would like to be trying to figure out how to reverse the embiggening process.
Weight Watchers.
Yeah. I gotta invent it then quick. All right, guys, I got
on
these
that.
milkshakes. Use these instead of your normal meals.
We need to unbiggen you. We
Yeah.
need to re-smallen you.
Have you considered cutting the carbs?
If not, I could cut a hole into you and maybe we could lose the weight that way.
Liposuction. There you go. Just ease the evil fluids out.
Guys, you've gotten really
We gotta
big.
drain these humors.
You've gotten really big, but also your brow is sloping, so I'm suggesting paleo for you guys.
But seriously, what you gonna do?
So I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to stand at the ready to repulse any incoming blows that I receive as I back myself closer toward the doorway in case I need to make a quick exit.
Okay, so you've braced yourself. You can, if you'd like, make an active dodge, and if you exceed a 10, it gives you a better dodge for if you get attacked later. But if you get less than a 10, you just kind of screwed up, and when somebody tries to hit you later, they're gonna be better at it.
Can't I use my sword instead of dodging?
Yeah, you can parry. That's also a thing.
If
It's-
they're attacking me with something I can parry. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's done kind of the same way. You go ahead and roll the parry now, and that
Okay.
affects your dodge later, or your parrying later.
Because I'm way better with my two-handed sword than I am at dodging. But I will if you want.
At
if you
your
prefer-
size, you just basically hold the sword up in front of you, like you're hiding behind it.
Exactly. I just plant it in the ground and then duck.
I like it.
Booyah. Okay, that
All
was
right.
great. 16 out
That
of
is
all
six better than it could have been. So, all right, so you can move yourself to where you want to be, and it's now a 16 to try and hit you.
Yeah, I'm standing right by this gate that I know is all fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to flee if I have to, but I'm gonna stand here and try to figure out what I can do to save these guys. I'm gonna wait to see if they start reacting, and I'll actually call out as I back up. Tom, Esri, what is becoming of you?
All right.
There must be a way to reverse this.
And on that note, Tom, you are, in case you didn't catch it earlier, you are aware that some of your friends, White Ape fled, and you don't know what became of him. However, your friend Urda has shrunk in size and begun to deform into this demonic looking being. And he looks up at you and goes, Tom, what's wrong with you? Seems out of character for Urda.
Like, I'm pretty sure Tom can draw some conclusions that the demon blood mist is kind of messing with his perception and stuff. But he's a little afraid of getting bigger along with everyone else.
No, you don't notice that.
Oh,
No, you're seeing everybody else get smaller and turn into demons. You're imagine you're getting affected by Scarecrow's toxin, and for all you know, everybody else is turning into demons and are talking.
Right. The
gibberish.
only person that's present that you actually notice a difference of is Urda. All of the guards and Esri seem fine to you. Urda's the one that is catching your eye right now as being weird. And White Ape fled. You don't know what happened to him. He just ran off.
I'm about to I'm gonna say I'm thinking that Tom is probably gonna grab Esri and just get out of dodge and tell the rest of the guards, we have to go.
Okay.
Or no, hold on, not in Vallanthia. So go now, in his broken Vallanthia, So I'll be
All right.
making a contortion or dodge movement. It's the same stats, but
What are you contorting or dodging around? The guards don't appear to be hostile to you.
okay. So just trying to make it through the gate if I can fit through there
Okay.
with Ezri in tow.
One quick question, not for you so much as Sarah. Esri sees Tom saying, "Go now," and he looks like he's trying to grab you and help you out of the place. If your character will resist, he has to make a roll. If you would not, he does not.
So it looks like something bad is happening to Erda, right?
Yes.
And
Erda
he's
appears to be turning into a demon and saying weird things to Tom.
okay, so he's basically grabbing me and leaving Erda behind to fend for himself, from my perception.
Yeah, but the only thing he's leaving behind is Erda. The you and the guards, everybody else looks normal. Erda's turning into a monster. So maybe he's protecting you. You're not sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I think there's something wrong with Erda, wouldn't my instinct be to like stay there and try to save Erda?
That is fine. I just want you to be fully aware how it could also be perceived.
I don't know. It just
I would say it's an agility challenge to just pick her up and run, unless you have a different skill that you'd like to try instead. But I don't see one that would work better. Physique lifting is more like just weightlifting. Like if you're gonna pick up the gate or something. But as she's a living person that is resisting, it's more than lifting. You have to actually interact.
Oh, I'm gonna fail this one if it's just
Everyone except for Erda and White Ape. Your wound penalties don't currently apply to you if you have any.
Can everybody hold on for 1 second? The stream has failed. I'm gonna try and reset it.
You got time to think, Matt.
Oh, it's back. We got it. We got our stream back.
Yay!
Now roll your CN.
All right. So right now, anyone with wound penalties, your wound penalties are not currently affecting you except for Erda and White Ape. The other thing you got going is you are up 1 die in physique.
Yeah, I don't have any wound penalties right now.
Okay,
I
but
do.
you're not up 1 die in physique because you are not all swole.
Yeah. I forgot what the little shield next to me means. Oh yeah, I have armor on.
Oh,
I
You have rock
I have my
armor
rock
on.
armor on.
that's cool. Cool.
I'm also pro. Oh shit! No, I'm. Oh yeah, I know what that is. I am seriously.
I assume that was you were wounded because it looks
Yeah,
like you
I'm.
had 3
I'm
arrows in your
seriously.
back.
Yeah, I'm seriously wounded.
All right, but Tom and Esri are up 1 in physique. Any physique roll, you have 1 extra die, and right now you're ignoring wound penalties because you're swole and gross.
yep.
so I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm like up 1 physique because of the
Yes.
swollen gross. Okay, well, I mean it doesn't apply to my agility though.
It does not. I just thought you needed to know. And you don't have wound penalties right now because your body is actually any wounds you had resealed as you grew. So hey, how about that? Be a big healthy demon monster.
Interesting.
So, yay. And you know that wound you had on your foot as a kid, that's fixed too. That scar is gone.
Well,
right.
looks like
Hey!
I barely managed it.
You did it. You pick her up and she's like, Erda, as you're just charging out the door.
I'm going, what about Erda? And she carries me off.
All right, you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can go to here.
Okay.
And she goes with you. So I'm gonna move you there, Sarah. All
Okay.
right. Okay. Erdrick and Derek, I think his name is, are like as these monsters charge by. Oh, at that point, I forgot about them completely. At that point, you would notice that Erdrick and Derek also look like they're starting to turn into little demons. It looks like there's this plague is turning people into little demons from y'all's perspective, which is terrible. All right. Next, I believe, is White Ape. White Ape, without spending an action, you are allowed to attempt to break out of this. It's not going to cost you any of your actions, but if you don't make the attempt, or I mean, if you don't succeed in the attempt, you're going to be using your actions to continue running away.
All right.
It is a charisma or a physique challenge. I know it's I'm sorry, no, it's just straight charisma metal. Sorry. It has to be metal to beat the fear effect.
Okay.
If you don't have metal, it's straight charisma.
I do not have metal. I do have charisma though. The thing is
only charisma would.
As I see giant versions of my demonic versions of my friends come across this area, I'm probably gonna continue running anyways. This role may be academic, but we'll see.
Although it's nice to be able to go, oh, it wasn't my fault. I was controlled by a fear effect. Oh, hey, the good news is you broke it. The bad news is you're running away anyway. So do whatever you got to do. Yeah, you see what you see. They do not look right. Their skin looks like swollen and stretched and contorted and weird. You do see that Tom appears to be looking like he's protecting Esri still. So maybe there's some portion of their mind still in there, but they do not look right.
Well, the reason I was running in the first place is because I was seeing everybody turn slowly demonic, and I could not deal with all of that by myself. If I'm the only one.
I thought you were didn't you succumb to the fear effect?
Yeah, I succumbed to the fear effect.
Oh yeah, okay.
And that's what told me that's what you told me that I saw, and I was like, oh.
Okay. Oh well, yeah, you see all that, and the fear filled in you, and then yeah. But now that you feel like you can control your fear, and you can go back if you wish. But yeah, the danger is still ever present.
Right. So this is what I do. Because I got to get these guys out of this evil mist that's transforming them.
Yeah.
So I yell at Tom. I say, Tom, come get me! And I continue to run and hope they chase me.
All right. And
how does it look like from my perspective?
I was just going to say that. While it doesn't affect you right now because it's not your turn, what you and Esri both see is White Ape is ahead of y'all quite a bit. But as he turns, you recognize his clothing, but as he turns, he has horns, a second set of horns growing out of his forehead, little red horns that come to long points. And he turns and he looks at you with horrible yellow slitted eyes and goes, Tom, get me! And he begins to sprint away. And now, Corey, your full movement is 10 meters, which is 5 boxes. Unless you'd like to make an athletics check, you can double it or triple it.
Sure, is that physique?
It is physique running. Okay. And you tell me how much extra you want to make it go. If you want to double it or triple it or whatever, then I'll set the difficulty and you'll make the roll.
I want to go a little bit more.
All right, just double it to 10 boxes.
Yeah. Go
ahead and make a physique running roll, and I will tell you if you made it. You should probably make this one. Oh, no! You missed it by one. Oh, wait, no. The doubling is actually only a 5. Tripling is
I want the 10. The lowest one, because my physique's not good.
Yeah, no, you actually only need a 5 to double your movement. But that is all of your movement and all of your action this round. Because again, it didn't cost 1 to try and break the effect. That's a free thing that happens at the beginning of your turn.
Is this square? I'm moving 20 feet. How many feet can I move? Or is this?
You can move 10 boxes.
10 boxes. So that's 1, 2, 4 squares, 5 squares, 6 squares, 7 squares, 8 squares, 9 squares, or 10 squares.
If you gotta do it in feet instead of meters, instead of.
You said boxes, squares, so that's how many I got.
Yeah. All right, then go 10 boxes. Each box is 2 meters, and you can move 10 meters.
Okay.
However you want to do that.
Do you see on the map how I have this little line and it gives you the... Do you see me on my map?
I don't see your line appearing on my Roll20. Oh, what? There it is. It just now, real quickly went...
There you go.
Yeah. Cool. All right. And Tom and Esri, you saw what happened. And that brings us to.
I also thought it was hilarious that you started your statement out with, "You see that he has horns," and then realized that he already had horns. Stopped yourself and
Yeah.
went,
A
"He has
second set of
another set of horns."
I'm collecting horns. I'm just finding them and pasting them onto my face, so I have like this crown of horn, this like halo of horns.
That would actually look pretty freaking intimidating.
It would, especially if he kept getting different species of horns.
Like each one, these are like ram horns and bull horns and
I have one
antlers
Exactly.
and then I have one big narwhal horn coming out of my chin.
Tusks, yeah.
All right, so I think it's me now. The bunch of me. I didn't roll for them, but I earlier said all NPCs would go on 11. So Derek and Airdrek, the forgotten NPCs, which I feel a little bit bad for forgetting them completely, even in my notes. Even when I put in there, the Airdrek helped to kill people. It did things. Forgot about him. I'm going to go ahead and have them go first. And they are not embiggened. They are kind of freaking out because they see what's going on.
We missed out on the embiggening process.
Let's see. Derek is going to split. You know what? He didn't sign up for this. Y'all were going to help him get out, and that didn't happen. So he's got 3 dice to roll, and he's going to attempt to double his movement. Double or triple, 3 dice. Can I beat a 10 with 3 dice? I'm going to just double it. I'm going to go double. Oh, I should have tripled. Oh, well. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He is fleeing for his life right by them because they're terrifying, but going the other direction is into more terrifying things. Airdrek is going to see all that happening. If he's formed a bond with anyone, it's probably Erda. So I think he's going to go. Yeah. Yeah. So he's going to move forward to. Oh, not you. You're like over my Airdrek. There we go. Move 1 box, and he's going to attempt to grab Erda. Do you relent to him grabbing you? Because you do have a dodge up. I'd have to beat your 16, I think, up.
Yeah, I would relent if I knew it was Airdrek. Though I did say
Airdrek looks the same.
Yeah. Okay, then if I know that it's Airdrek, then I'll let him pull me.
Yeah. All right. So right now, from your perspective, Airdrek looks the same. He's going to grab you. If you relent and he makes his roll, he can move 5 still because he has to literally grab you and then also move. So, but he has a really high physique. So he's going to, I'm going to say I can triple my move. We'll see. And I did. Boom. Oh, wait. Oh, the 1.
Even if you take the 5 away, you still have a 1. So you still got 11.
Yeah, but I said triple, and I move, and I grabbed you.
Oh.
So yeah, nope. Stupid 1. He takes you. He's gonna move 3 boxes. 1, 2. Crap! All these people. All right, you. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna stumble trying to get around the 2 of them.
Corner.
Yeah, but you allowed me to grab you, so I'm going to move you to there. All right. And that is their move. Now it's time for my Nipsies who see demons, and their job here is to kill demons.
That's very true. That is exactly what they're here to do.
So good news for them. They're going to get to try and do the thing that they were trained to do. Well, really, only Johan was trained to do. These other guys were trained to kill infidels. But whatever. Well, it's all the same, right? There. It's hard to turn these guys sometimes.
I mean, technically, demons are infidels. I mean,
Truly, they do believe in the wrong gods, or they think they're gods, or whatever. They're all bad, all very, very bad.
Yeah, none of them were particularly great.
All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. They can get to Erdrek and Urda this round, and only 2 of them would actually be able to attack due to the amount of people in the hall.
Due to the entire girth of that jiggling mass.
Actually, you know what? Because of the placement of Tom and Esri, and that they're huge, even if they're allies, they're still just huge. And therefore, I'm going to say only 1 can attack you. I'm going to say that it's going to be between Urda and Erdrek, even split. So you want to call it odd, I attack you.
Yeah, odd.
Odd. All right. Odd, I'm attacking you. That's what we're going to go with. You ready? And I rolled a 4. So I see that Erdrek is the one doing the pulling. And looks like Johan's in the lead. And Johan's like, I have my true silver sword of demon stabbing. I'm going to demon stab. And you know what?
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, he's really good with that thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's going to exceed the 16. So he hits. And the damage on it is his strength plus 2 dice. Well, so 2, a total of 4 dice. 14. Oh, that is a strong. Oh, wait. Oh, no, ones don't affect that. So you said you were already pretty bad off, right?
Yeah, I'm at seriously wounded, so I have 8 wounds right now. So another 13 or 14.
Yeah.
I have 2 armor, so that's only 12 points of damage.
2 points of armor or 2 dice of armor?
No, it's 0 dice plus 2.
Oh, okay. So it's actually only a 12 that I just rolled at you.
Yeah.
All right.
I do have heavy fabric armor.
All right. So.
Just like a gambit.
All right. What he rolled would be an incapacitating wound, but you were already at severely wounded.
Yep.
Well, on the upside, because severely wounded is not as bad as incap, you still only go up to incap. So you're not dead, which is great. That 2 points, that 2 points of armor, man, that just took you from mortally wounded to incap. That is so awesome.
Thank you, fabric.
I put on my stiff clothes today.
Exactly. I'm glad I've been in this hellhole for so long because my clothes have stiffened. I've been stuck in my own feces for long enough.
Right. Okay, so at incap, so that we're all clear. As a free action before losing consciousness, you may try to stay up with a moderate 11 plus stamina or metal roll. That's physique stamina or charisma metal.
Okay. I will roll metal, but I have a penalty of how many dice?
Let's see. You are before being in cap, you were severely wounded, and at severely wounded, I think you're down 2 dice.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh,
Okay.
gentlemen.
So that doesn't quite make an 11. So you will pass out.
Yeah.
You fail. You are knocked out for 10 minutes. Nap time.
Oh, wait.
They're around the corner.
Something? Got something?
I can spend character points.
You can. You can spend a character point and add that to your roll. Roll a 6. That'd be great. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm spending a character point.
All right. Get a 6.
I'm gonna spend 2 character points. I can at least roll.
You can spend them one at a time.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
And a fate point. And
A fate point would at this point be no better than a character point, as it just re-rolls and adds 2. So, all right, you're at 8. You're at 8 points. You need
Spending one more.
Die. You need 2 points more. Yes. All right.
All right.
You. Now it says, as a free action, blah, 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 blah. If you succeed, you may continue to act, but all of you're now at minus 3D instead of 2D.
Okay.
But you are awake.
For now.
For now. All right. You are still up. Barely. All right. And that is all of my NPCs because the hallway is crowded. And we're all just a bunch of big lugs like, this place seems smaller. Nobody seems to really notice. But what they're actually saying is more like,
So I have a question for you. I have a question. Now that Tarek has been wounded this combat, does his adrenaline kick in and reverse his wound penalties now?
Not if I already was wounded that bad.
You know what? I did declare a new initiative. So yeah, that's fair. I declared a new initiative, so you can be at plus 3D. But keep in mind, it's called it's called Roman Candle for a reason. You're gonna burn bright, but it will suddenly end. So be careful.
Cool. Now you can run away faster, maybe, or teleport, or do some cool stuff to save yourself.
Yeah, I have a chance now. I have a much better chance.
I wish I was there. I would come and save you. I really would.
All right, I don't mind being trampled.
Says the guy who made his fear check and ran away anyway.
Well, I'm trying to save I'm trying to save the people I see.
I got what your plan was, and it wasn't a bad plan, but it was still an interesting point that I just had to say to you.
It was just, I just thought it was like charming that Corey said the exact thing that would be the most paranoia-inducing thing you could have a demon yell at you before disappearing down a hallway. Like,
Come
get me!
Come get me!
Like you really wanted them to follow you.
All right.
Maybe
so,
like
Esri, you're being carried by Tom. All of your friends are behind you. The demonic thing that was Erdrick tried to split with the demonic thing that was Erda, but Johan stabbed the fake Erda. What would you like to? Or it could be a real Erda. You're not sure. He may be turning into a demon, or it could be a fake.
you
Erda
did watch me
completely
do a
that's
lot
just
of blood
demon.
magic in this fight.
Hard to say.
I'm gonna
would you
say
like
at
to
this point, I'm really confused, so I'm just gonna go with Tom and let him carry me off. I'm like, what is going on?
Carry me, mushroom.
Right? I'm just like, what happened?
Okay. If you are doing that, then I'm going to go ahead and go back to the top of the new round, which is going to be Erda at 17.
Yeah. Go ahead, because I really don't know what else to do at this point.
Okay, I grab Erdrick and try to start running.
So you just kind of reverse it where he was grabbing you. You're like y'all are two drunk guys trying to get going, but now you're not drunk. You're just messed up.
Exactly. We're just both hurt, so we're using each other as a crutch to get to the next leg.
You just imagine one gets ahead and then the other gets ahead, like.
Exactly. So I assume that's a physique roll. I'm not great at physique, and know that.
It is make you spend an action to grab him. But you can double your movement by beating a 5, triple your move by beating a 10, quadruple your move by hitting a 15. It gets harder.
I'll do triple my movement. Try to do that.
Okay.
And I'm going to preemptively spend a character point because I know my history of rolling this game.
That's fair.
And there's another one. Okay, good. It's not in the bad. So 17?
Okay. There is one slight problem with preemptively spending a character point, but if we count the last 2 as wild dice, they would just be 4, so we're good.
Okay, good.
Because all character points are wild dice.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot.
But if we count the last 2 as that, then the 4s are 4s. All right, so you're at 17, and therefore you can triple your movement, dragging Erdrick along. So assuming you have a 10, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It looks like you're here, unless I miscounted. 5?
think-
This is 5.
well-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, because I started technically here, and then I moved myself one.
Oh, I didn't see that you'd moved yourself. All right, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
So technically, it would be like, hurry, Derek, we must escape.
You know, just like blow past him. He's all running. He looks all just like a cheetah just running by a turtle. Just, what
Exactly.
happened?
Damn it. Oh, my
I
fault.
found
My
it
legs
amusing
are
how,
short.
how your avatar resets from time to time. It goes from emoting to still as a statue.
No,
Stoic.
that's completely accurate. There are times when I am paralyzed, and that when that kicks in, my avatar responds appropriately. Random paralysis is a horrible problem, man. You should stop making fun of the disabled.
Oh, really? I thought you were having a bit of like awakening sleep paralysis, where we eventually become the demons, even though we're not really the demons.
All right. So, all right, that is 17. 16 Tom.
All right. So what I am going to do is just keep on going. And you say that we have a +1 die to physique.
You do. You can run faster despite your large size because running comes under physique. I think it's more of a you don't get tired, so you just kind of keep chugging along.
Okay, so
And maybe
I'll-
since you're bigger, you have longer legs.
Yeah, longer
like
legs
limbs
because
to
you're
go.
bigger.
You got
Or maybe
legs
you
to
just
make you
like-
longer.
Maybe you just like kind of fold forward and just like do a giant mushroom ball roll down the hallway. I don't know.
Just start slithering
While
like
going-
a worm.
like like Tom is just thinking he's like kind of like letting out air normally, like he's screaming but in reality it's like it's like, oh god, why
We're running from him like we're
And
Indiana
Ezra is just
Jones.
like, I think he's singing one of those like fungus lullabies. It's very
Yeah.
strange.
The songs of your people.
It's kind of beautiful if you listen to it in the right way.
All right, so I'll just go ahead and roll my physique. Should I make a determination to where how far?
Yeah,
I
you
go?
tell me if you want to double it or triple it. Your movement's probably a 10
let's-
unless you have something that extends it.
Let's go with triple, maybe. See if that
All right.
works.
And by 10, I mean 10 meters, which means 5 boxes. So
Okay.
if you wish to triple it, you need to get to double it is a 5, triple is a 10.
All right.
Physique plus 1 extra die. So you can up your physique by a die and roll it, then lower it back down on your sheet, or you can roll it and then just click a die. Either way, it's fine.
What does a 15 get me?
All right, so 5 doubles, 10 triples, so 15 will quadruple.
Sweet. So I'm
That's-
probably gonna blow
you could
past
run-
everyone.
If you make your roll, you could run 20 boxes.
20 boxes. Okay.
You
so
might
that's a lot of
murder
boxes.
Derek.
3, 4,
Just
5,
run him straight. He's like
7,
running in fear, and you're just like
10,
boom,
11,
boom, boom.
12,
Ah!
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So basically, me and Ezri are gonna land over here.
You have passed the entire group. If that's what you want to do, you have to.
I
make
mean,
it-
like,
well,
like I'm starting to see like terrible things happening to everyone. And I'm just like, no,
All right.
let's
For
just
the
get
record.
out of here.
for the record, next time, don't ask what a 15 gets me before until it's before, or not until, but before you roll. See, you declare your roll and then you roll.
Ah, okay.
Like you say, I want to double it, then you make your roll, then I know the difficulty. Not what does a 15 get me after you've done it. So what were you actually aiming for?
I was just gonna see what the roll was gonna give me.
Yeah, the roll, it doesn't work like that though. Like you
all right.
say, I'm trying to do this, and then you make the roll. Not, I'm going to make the roll and see if I can do something amazing and see what the dice say. You declare it first, but I'll let it go
Like
this
when
time.
you
But
call the
All right,
shot
this
in pool and you say like, I'm gonna do this ball in the corner pocket before you hit the shot.
You have to
Hmm.
yeah,
all right.
all right, I'll let it go this time.
specific
All right,
But,
I'll be sure to keep that in mind next roll.
All right.
riddle solved. What time is
All right, so everybody, I think, yeah, pretty much everybody
That's
is going to see him barrel through, and he has you in tow, and you said you were going to let him, so you're gone too. Esri and Tom just barreled through everyone. All of you like have to crowd up against the wall as these things are coming, and there's a moment where you think he's going to attack, but this huge swollen creature just runs by the demonic forms of all of his former friends.
Yeah, nimbly so,
unconcerned.
avoiding us. Yeah,
Apparently more scared of you than you are of him.
that's true of all fungus.
Great is White Ape's like, come and get me, and he's like, blows
It's like,
past White Ape.
get you, man.
You come and get me, yo.
I can just imagine a moment where like the hallucination of White Ape, kind of shrieks in terror as like thinking that he's gonna be barreled over, and then all of a sudden is like, nope, just takes like a wide turn around it. It's like, nope, I am avoiding you.
All right, White Ape. Speaking of you,
Right. Erda, you're okay. Everybody's getting crazy around here. We gotta get out of this blood. Mist.
They're turning into demons.
Or the mist is messing with our heads or something. I guess I have to run past. They're not attacking me, so I guess everybody's kind of doing the same thing. Hopefully. I hope these guys aren't going to run out and attack everybody, but maybe I'm still under some sort of spell. I don't know. So I'm going to double my movement because I only have a physique of 2. And that's all I really can do. Yeah, I made that roll. So let's do it.
yay.
Actually, I can go back one here. Let's try this again. I can move across the wall and go here. There we go. And that's my movement.
Okay.
My physique sucks.
All right. And then after White Ape, it looks like it is all of my NPCs. So I believe I said I would start with Erdrick and Derek. They're both looking pretty terrified. I think Erdrick is now moving with Erda. So since they're doing like kind of the helping each other run thing, Erdrick is going to attempt to. We'll go triple his movement. And yeah. Oh no. Wait, no, it's triple. Don't. Yeah, I did say triple. Dang it. So we're not gonna get as far as I'd like. I gotta stop being all brave with these rolls. 1, 2, 3, like 3 steps, and then he sees them in front of him, and he hesitates, and like it's like, oh, what do I do? We'll take one more step, and we'll stop there. And then Derek, who has much less strength, but would still like to double his movement, and does. He's kind of chilling out here just because the other spaces are taken. And now the mob. Let's see. Technically, Johan has a higher strength than the others. Oh, and they all are up a die. All right, cool. Johan first. Nice. And then the others. Well, that 6 landed in the right place. All right, so everybody in that group can triple their movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I need to turn it around and then back it up to here. There we go. That is actual 15. So y'all are ahead of the mob. They're coming. Except this dude right here sees that there are these beautiful women over here locked behind this bar. And he's like, next round, I'm going to help them.
I'm about to be gentle.
Hey, Howard, can you be careful with your mic? There's a lot of extra noise coming out of your mic
Sorry.
as you're bumping it around.
Good to go. All right. I think that's all my nipsies. I don't have any engagements. I can't fight y'all this round. So I guess we're going to move on to, it looks like Esri is next. You were being carried. Would you like to do anything?
Nope.
Just continue to ride your mushroom mount?
That works for now.
Awesome. All right. Top of the round, Erda.
Okay, I will. I gotta keep running. I can't let them catch up to me, otherwise I'm pretty much toast. So I'm gonna keep moving. I'll attempt to move. At this point, I think Airdrek will be able to like keep up. I don't think we need to keep carrying each other at this point. Well, I mean, what's your ruling? Would it be possible for me to keep pulling him with me?
Yeah, that's what y'all said you were doing. Is he helped you move, and then you helped him move, so he's helping you move again. And because
Okay,
y'all
cool.
are already kind of like grappled with each other, I'm not making that count as an action to grab the other person. You're already there. So he dragged you along, so now you can drag him along. However, he didn't get to drag you very far, as I keep over guessing what I'm going to be able to roll with his high strength, and I'm often wrong, it appears.
Does it kind of like they're just like arm in arm leaning on each other?
Yeah, that's I described it as like two drunks leaving a bar, except they're in full run because there are zombies behind them.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to at least double it this time.
All right.
And I'm glad I did, because
Yeah. If you had gone triple, and you have the dice, but no, it did not. It didn't want to go triple.
it did not work.
All right.
I was
but yeah,
worried
10
about
boxes.
exactly that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. So he can be here with me. Right there, yeah.
All right. And that takes us to 16 is Tom. Tom, as you're
Still making a
running,
break for the exit.
for a moment, you pass the demonic versions of Airdrek and your friend Erda, but they seem to have like kind of moved on beyond you. You're just gonna keep going though, huh? You're not concerned.
Well, it does give Tom pause for a moment. He's like, wait a minute, they're not attacking me. Well, the blood mist is doing something to us.
All right.
So I'm gonna keep going while also shouting, "Everybody out!"
Okay. Do you want to make a physique running roll to increase your run, or are you just gonna?
Yes, and
run
I'm
5
gonna
boxes?
keep it at triple just in case I flub this one up.
All right. You have 1 extra die to your physique right now because of your girthiness, sir.
Yes, I put it up to 4 die for that, though normally it's 3.
All right. All you have to do is beat a 10.
Oh, 17. Cool. I
That
probably
beats a
should have
10.
gone. Well, I should have gone for a quadruple.
Yeah,
Oh well.
but
I
too
was
late.
trying to be safe.
Oh, that's fine. Just go ahead and move yourself forward 10 boxes. Let's see. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can move yourself to this area here.
Oh, this is where our exit is?
Let's see. Well, yeah, you can go to here. Looks like. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought we
7, 8,
came from
9,
here.
10. Oh, are y'all running back to the secret hole or the main doorway? Because I'm looking.
If we're able to exit the main door, then all the better.
Are you sure you want to go out the same door that the demons are going out?
Then again, the demons didn't attack me, so I don't know. Maybe it just kind of reminded me of that one crazy drug trip Tom had during Mushroom Stock,
When they start licking each other.
and perceptions were warped.
The thing
That's
is,
where-
mushroom stock is every day.
Mushroom stock is when they all
Literally
like,
just stock.
that's when they
like,
all
literally
have
just-
their monthly bath. It's and they make mushroom stock literally.
And some poor soul is like bathing in an underground river. Is like, why does it taste like gravy?
It's delicious, and I see so many beautiful colors.
No. All right. Let's see. Turn you that way and take your girlfriend here, put her there. Friend who is a girl, not girlfriend, unless y'all have something you'd like to share with the class.
As far as I know, nope. Remember, Tom has a wife back home.
Yeah, but aren't all mushrooms polygamous?
Not the last I checked, but
That's racist, sir, to assume any type of generalization about a race.
Well, I mean, it's more of a species, but you know, fair.
I believe in the D&D player's handbook, these things would be called races.
I think we decide to just stay a couple because there's a lot of paternity and maternity fraud going on in my
Mushroom
group.
Kingdom.
Every other mushroom out there is just swamped with bills for all these lawsuits. About 110% of my paycheck goes to pay for kids that I'm not sure are mine. I get paid and I owe an extra 10%. That's how
But
that
I could have
works.
sworn the neighbors' kids down the block look very much like my own facial features, or look like they have my own facial features.
I'm just gonna point
I
out.
don't ever remember breeding with them.
I'm just gonna point out that
Because
Nintendo.
you're all mushrooms, right?
We spore.
I'm gonna point out that Nintendo officially said that toads from the Mushroom Kingdom are not male or female, as in they don't have those parts.
They don't have gender. Yeah.
Well, they have gender.
Hey.
Like Toad is male and Toadette is female, but they don't have, like, they're not male and female.
Genitalia?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not anatomically equipped because they're mushrooms.
Exactly. So any sort of male or female that we put onto them, man or woman, is like a social construct.
To be fair,
In their eyes.
Toad was voiced by a male voice in the old cartoon in the early 90s, late
true.
80s, I forget.
But technically, he's a nothing.
He's a nothing. Yeah, he's a
He's an every.
he's a mushroom man. He is Toad.
Mushrooms have a shit ton of.
I gotta show
Hey,
you.
I don't think anybody deserves to be called a nothing, even if they're hermaphroditic
that
or
seems-
whatever.
That seems rude. Shouldn't you just say they if you don't know and not he or
No,
she?
they're in everything.
Well,
Well,
you
no,
see-
because they don't have a sex. I'm not talking about their gender. I'm
Yeah,
talking
they,
about their
they do
sex.
have genders. Toad identifies as male, and Toadette identifies as female. So saying he and her is perfectly acceptable.
Okay. I feel like we've gotten very PC all of a sudden.
I'm just talking about the Mushroom
Toad and
Kingdom,
Toadette.
baby.
The proper
Lane.
way to address a toad, just so you know, is how by the whatever pronoun he or she identifies as.
I think
Exactly.
the best way to address them is by whatever name they give you.
Toad and Toadette.
Oh.
Toad and Toadette. We're
Captain
just
Toad,
talking about how Toad and Toadette sling their shrooms, okay?
and then Captain Toad. Captain Toad is a captain.
That's fair.
Captain is a sex, right?
All right. So White Ape, what you doing?
Continuing my run. Double movement because I can't run any faster. I have a Zika 2. Got to get out of here to safety, and hopefully, when I leave the mist or everybody else leaves the mist, things will turn back to normal. I hope, because I don't know if it's me or them at this point.
Sure, it could happen. I like your theory.
Anything could
Nope.
happen.
I move 3.
Oh, yep. So essentially, when you fail that roll, you move half your normal movement. Is how that works. So with 5 boxes, 3 boxes is fine. I don't care. All right. Then after White Ape is my mob and my Nipsies. Let's see. We'll start with him because he is related to Tarek Erda. So Erdrek will roll to move the both of you because it's been working so far, kinda, in that he has moved you 3 boxes at a time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say I can get a triple. It could happen. I can beat a 15. I've got 5 dice.
Could happen.
I believe.
Are you flipping kidding me? And on top of that, there's a 1 there, so that's actually slightly worse. So
Yeah, it's like a 6, an 8.
yeah. So all right, we'll move our 3 boxes. He keeps picking you up, and you're like, wow, he is a strong little guy. But then when he moves you, he keeps like getting hesitant and not following through.
Like he doesn't. Well, he's worried that he's gonna like cause one of these wounds to rupture again and start gushing blood.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
that you are pretty messed up. And then also he's running around Tom and Esri, who look like huge
Giant
horrible
people, yeah.
monsters. Unlike their normal selves, which are normal-sized horrible monsters, because they're a mushroom and a shadow person.
How dare you say
There's
something
that.
about my looks?
That's fair, actually.
I'm the most
I mean,
beautiful.
have you never
of
heard that
much-like
joke
people.
about how that giant mushroom and that shadow walked into a bar?
No,
All
they
right, so
walked into a
Derek here's
meeting.
Derek's gonna double, because I haven't been doing well lately. So, oh man, I should have said triple. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy crap, a monster, and 10. And he is cowering right here by the wall, hoping the shadow person stays in the grip of the mushroom monster, and neither of them attack him.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
All right, and I still should technically roll Johan separately because he's at 5 dice and they're at 4. So here's Johan's. He's going to try for a triple, and he makes it. But we'll roll that extra die just for fun. It doesn't matter. He already made it. And then the other guy's going to try for a triple, and they make it again. All right, so everybody makes it. Everybody here is moving 5, 10, 15 boxes. 1, 2,
Oh no!
3, 4, 5, 6,
What's up, bud?
7,
What's up?
10, 11. Well, that's fun. All right, so they all made it. However, when they get here, their actions change. So they get to here, and they would like to attack, but they can't because they used all of their actions on movement, and they got around the corner to where they would like to keep moving. Well, you know what? They can spread out. So 1, 2, boop. He shrank. because that's not what I meant to do. There we go. All right, and then he can get to here.
Oh, that dodge didn't work.
Practically standing over Derek, who was like, I stopped in the wrong place. This is no good. All right, so they have...
How did their armor get big too?
It actually looks really uncomfortable the way their skin has stretched and bloated around it.
Bulged out, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks super nasty. But unfortunately, I'm not going to say I didn't have time. It's been so long since our last game. I totally could have made bulging monsters with little pieces of armor on them, but it never crossed my mind until just now when it was brought up. That would have been awesome, but I didn't make those pictures.
I just imagine it as being really disgusting and probably extremely uncomfortable for the people. Imagine the chafing that would go on.
Right, Harry, that was way more important than your kid's birthday last week. Shame on you.
It really was. You know, he does that every year.
How many times do you get an opportunity to draw monsters bulging out of armor?
Hey, Matt, there's your challenge for next week.
What challenge exactly?
Draw some monsters bulging out of their armor.
Oh.
All right. But unfortunately, getting there took all my stuff, so I have no action. So I could, in theory, attack you, but I can't actually. And y'all are probably smart enough to just run away before I get another action. So, Esri, you're being carried by Tom. Would you like to do anything about that, or continue being carried by Tom?
You know what? I think I'm going to be like, let me get down. I can run myself.
You can disengage from him because he didn't roll to grab you. He doesn't have an actual grip on you that could stop you, if that makes sense.
I'm just going to get down and keep running with him.
All right. Would you like to make a run check to move further than everybody else, or do you want to just move your usual movement?
I'll just keep pace with what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, it looks like they're all doing either double or... Yeah, they're mostly doing double. Double their movement.
So I need to do a check for double?
Right. It's physique. Running if you have the skill. If you don't have the skill, it's going to be your straight physique. To double it, all you have to beat is a 5.
What's wrong with you?
Nobody apparently picked running. Nobody ever thought that running would be important. Running, as it turns out, super handy.
Yeah, I actually wish I had put points into that because.
Well, roll a 1 and you'll put
a
point into it.
Roll enough of them. Oh shit! I didn't count my 2.
Actually, you already said I could do that at some point. Does that mean I get to up my die, or?
If you rolled a 1 on a run check, then yeah, you should have gotten a point spent towards buying the skill of running.
What does that mean? I don't. It doesn't mean I actually get an extra.
No,
die.
like let's say it's 4 points to buy the skill. You've got 1 of the 4.
Gotcha. Okay, yes. Then I have one of those banked.
Yeah,
all right.
It depends on what your current die is. And all that
you
stuff.
know what? I do have running as a skill. I just have 1 die for it, but I've botched it so many times.
Oh well, you're amazing with that. All right, well then roll your running. And then you said you're only trying to double. All you got beats a 5, and you already beat a 5. It looks like. So you're good. Run double your movement.
Just barely.
Most likely your movement was 10 meters, which means 5 boxes. You can run 10 boxes.
Okay.
So that you know, this I'm pinging right now is the exit.
Okay. I can't even barely see my character in the midst of all that. Should I move her, or?
You want me to move her for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm having trouble seeing what I'm doing in the middle of that mess.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 puts you here.
I hope somebody like takes away a die from running so they can take an action to open the door.
Yeah. So
Matt.
at 7, you are here. There's a door in front of you. If the door is barred or locked, it would take an action. If it's just a handle maneuver, I don't really care if you spend. I wouldn't make you spend a full action
Oh,
for
okay.
a simple interaction.
So what kind of gore is it?
You try the handle, and it is barred because they were informed that there were demons down there and a red mist and all that stuff, and that's why all of y'all went down there.
Right. That's fair.
Wait, do we know it's
They
barred?
were like, this is gonna be a suicide mission no matter what.
Do we know it's barred?
No,
I would say
She
Esri
does.
has a clue.
Holy shit!
She
they
tries the
blocked-
door and goes. "Doo-doo."
well,
Maybe it just sticks. It could be the weather, like during certain times of year, the stuff shifts and
don't you know how
humidity
absorbent
makes it.
tree bark is? It's just so it absorbs so much blood from the air that it just swelled a bit. Now it's hard to open.
I've lived in so many ghetto places where the doors just don't work during certain months of the year.
Same here. It's a very common thing. My house currently has the back door is like that. The metal expands in the seal, and it's super hard to get open or closed.
But she has a good indication that the door is not opening in a simple attempt, and that she made it to the door. I'll put her as close to the door as you can be. There. She is at the door. All right. Moving on to the next person. Esri was at 4, so it's a new round. Erda.
So Erda is now thinking that maybe the demon junk in their brains is taking over, and now they're outflanking them because they're on both sides of us now. So
I will say, because of her size, you are aware of the general presence of Esri, and you heard the front doors go thum when she tried them. Hello?
all right, I'm going to step up to here and try to stab this guy.
Alrighty then. That is Johan, the blue one.
Oh, the blue one is Johan?
Yes.
They
He's
attack-
of the Azure Order. The rest are Crimson Guards.
He's the dude
Not
who
to be
stabbed me.
confused with the Crimson Guards from Star Wars, who are way cooler.
He is the one who stabbed me, though, right?
He absolutely is. He stabbed you with his cool little true silver sword, which is great at killing demons, and yet you're still alive. So good news, you're probably not one.
Okay, then in that
I
case,
assume that's the test. Like if a witch can be killed by fire and I light you on fire and you survive, then you're not a witch.
and that if that's the case, I say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I say, this way's barred, and then I teleport over here.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, there's no roll for that, but it's all of your actions is just teleport. So that happened.
Yeah.
Boom. I believe that these doors were blown out by a goat, so
Yes.
they are open.
An angry goat did indeed blow out those doors.
Did you not? You didn't bring the goat back in with you, right?
I think Corey left him outside, didn't he?
Like purposely, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want him destroyed by blood death.
Oh, did you leave him with the lizard? I think you left him with the lizard at the place, right?
I don't remember actually.
Bard lady. Lizard
the
bard.
lizard at the place with the stuff.
Yeah, at the I forget what it's called. The like
you left it
murdered
with the lizard.
murdered
Squirrel.
And the
Murdered
murdered
squirrel.
squirrel.
Yeah, you
Those
gave
words?
the lizard bard lady. I forgot what her name
That
is.
sounds
Too.
like
I don't
a,
have it written down.
Didn't you leave your goat with the lizard at the murdered squirrel? This is like word salad.
Scooter my
It's
daisy.
literally
heads.
it is literally the best random name generator sequence that
You know, the curse.
You know, that would be a great curse, and I feel a need to work that into a story at some point, that you can now only speak in word salad. There's got to be somewhere online something where you can type sentences and it just like converts it to random words.
Dude,
There is. You can do a Caesar cipher. There's a bunch of them that you can cipher.
Caesar salad
I
cipher.
literally said the curse, as in that's the place where the curse was. And yet you went a totally different way. That's why I'm like, it's word salad. It could mean anything.
Yeah, okay. So, all right, you teleported. That takes us to Tom.
All right. I'm going to go to the door where Esri is. And is the door open or not? Because I'm thinking about using my lock picking skills if there is a problem with the door being jammed closed.
All right,
there's no lock.
You can move to the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do your lock picking at a -1 action because you moved as part of your action.
Okay, so -1.
So -1 die. Yeah.
I'm just interested in knowing how you pick a barricade.
Yeah.
Yeah. This particular door is when you get there. Oh, I guess that's a good point. There's nothing to really even try to pick from the inside. You can see that there are built-in like deadbolt type style locks on this side, but they aren't currently twisted. So you don't need to pick anything really. You get up there and you're like, and you can push on the door and go, she is stopped because it's barricaded. I mean, you can verify that.
I could.
And then Esri can be annoyed. It's like, obviously, that's why I didn't open it.
Maybe the two of you can like barrel through it though. Y'all got big bodies.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they don't know they have big bodies, but they do feel particularly strong at the moment.
I mean,
also, this door doesn't look near as big as you remember. You're like, everything looks smaller and more fragile to you right now. It's like you're just hopped up on caffeine. You're good to go.
You're so strong.
I mean, should I go ahead and use my physique to just push on through?
If you would like to make a physique check instead of a lockpick check, I'll allow you to switch as you get closer. And see
I am now sad that I can no longer witness a mushroom mush himself up against the doorway.
A mushroom? Is that a mush?
A mushy mushroom.
So would stamina or lifting apply in this case, or just physique?
I will allow lifting actually to apply, and if you don't have lifting, of course, this is a straight stamina check.
So plus
Or
one to lifting, or
yes.
-1 because of the movement.
That comes out even. So just make your regular lifting check.
All right.
I feel so strong. I'm just a strong
All right.
boy.
With a 10, you push against it really hard, but it does not give.
Hey, Matt, do you have your 3D dice turned on? Because I didn't see any dice roll when you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, turn on your 3D dice.
Where do I turn that on? My
Gear
settings?
icon. Gear icon.
And
Enable 3D dice.
whatever makes y'all happy. All right, moving after Tom is Whitey.
Right. So I know the door is barred, but I can't go backwards now because there are giant knights in the freaking way.
It's definitely a problem.
How can I make agility to get through these guys, or?
Yeah, they are. You're going to need a roll just because they are filling that hall. If you want to run through them. So let's see. Where are you?
I'm here.
Oh, I see you. You're like partially obscured on my thing. All right, but if you want to get through them, I will allow it. But I'm gonna say you need to make a agility. If you have acrobatics or dodge or something like that to slip through, you can
got
make that.
agility.
Otherwise,
I got a pretty good one. It's a 4 dice agility. Do I have to reduce the roll by 1 because I'm like trying to get through them and running, or is it?
If you want to also run, because you can get through them within 5 boxes easily. But if you'd like to get another 5 boxes on top of that,
It doesn't
then
matter. I only have a physique of 1. Or I only have a physique of 2. So if I reduce that by 1, it's just 1 die. I'm not going to get anywhere.
This goes really far.
So
1,
there's
2,
another
3, 4,
option
5.
I can do. I can move 5 spaces forward and then use my stone magic to destroy one of the pieces of one of the beams of the stone beams that are holding the giant door in place. So the door can just fall inwards or outwards, even though it's or you know, a catty corner, even though it has a bar, it's been barred.
Hang on. Oh, you mean this door over here?
Yeah, I could like
Talking about one of these
these
1,
stone
2,
pillars.
3,
I could
4,
like
5. Then, yeah,
At
you
least
can
they
do that.
look like stone. I don't know if these are stone or not, but they look like stone.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
columns.
you can move up to here, and then you can cast magic at -1 die because you've also moved. You don't have to make an additional like movement check because you're not doubling your movement, but you are down a die on anything else you're doing, which in this case would be magic.
okay, and that will allow me to bust these doors off their hinges.
Theoretically, if you make your roll, yeah, sure.
Are these doors made of wood or stone?
They are ornately carved wood,
Okay,
but
well, hopefully
but the casing around them is stone.
hopefully I can bust them off their hinges. Okay, grab this, and then do my
Well, ain't y'all all making me
stone
look like a
strike,
dummy for teleporting out of the fucking...
stone shape. To
Yeah, they totally are. And also Airdrek, who you and he were like arm in arm getting out of there, and then you're like, bye, bitch. Poof.
Okay, I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna have to make a character point.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh, on the upside, you do, because it's still a wild die. You get that point towards the skill.
Okay. Stone shape keeps going up that way. That's like the main way my stone shape is going up right now.
I'm really great, as you can tell by how often I suck at it. Do you want to keep spending character points, or are you good?
I really need to
right
make
now,
this roll.
Well, you only lost at 2. So,
Yeah.
because you got a 1, that puts you at 7 instead of 8. You could, in theory, still
I
nail it.
guess spend all my freaking experience points to save our asses or jam us all. I don't know what's happening. All right, let's do it.
It would be great if you open the door and then, like, over the next 30 minutes...
There we
think,
go.
Hey,
I'll
roll
explode
again.
that. There we go.
All right.
That should do something.
All right. With that roll, the stone that's holding the casing around basically the stone door frame, because this place is a big brick building. Well, you're under a brick building. It's a lot of stone in here too, but the everything holding those wooden doors in place begins to like pull inward and retract away from the wood. The wood now looks like it's standing almost free, like you could just push it and be free of this place.
Excellent. Now let's hope that the knights don't come and kill me.
All right. For the record, Tom and Esri both see the weird little demon that looks kind of like White Ape with an extra set of demon horns. Hugh's stone magic or earth magic, and he has freed the door from its hinges that is currently blocking your path. So he may still be on your side.
So I run up behind you and I look at the doors and I say, oubliette, 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 blah. And the doors go.
And to be fair, earlier, he did try to goad you into following him. So whatever this is, it's using earth magic, but he's clearly trying to lead you somewhere, and he looks like a demon. So it's up to you how you take that.
Well, I'm going to hell. Goodbye, everybody.
Corpus mortis, corpus mortis. Ah.
All right, and then after White Ape, it is Nipsey time, as all my NPCs do things. Airdrek has been abandoned by the person that was helping him. He looks around, confused. He heard a voice from over here. But he saw you run forward and do something. I'm going to say odd. He goes after... Erda and even he goes the direction that White Ape went. Clearly, that is the smarter choice. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. He runs up. Let's see. He's going to push on the door and try and knock it down. It's easier than he thinks. And he rolled all right. He runs up, he sees the monsters, but he sees White Ape and he just kind of hits it with his shoulder. And when he does, the door just goes boom. And he actually like falls a step because it wasn't hard at all to do. But the door is down. There is nothing blocking anyone from leaving up here now.
Good job.
All right. Surrounded by monsters, he is going to try and escape this way because that's the way that he doesn't know. He didn't know what to do. He's gonna try and hit a monster.
Back to my cell. I'm gonna run back to my cell.
That would be funny. Hey, look at him. He hits a monster. Boom. Take that, monster. I have no weapons on me. I'm doing normal strength damage.
Hitting against that heavy armor with your fists.
Yeah, and that armor is going to probably make it not a thing. Because they have good armor. Yep, not a thing. All right, and now the monsters are going to... Everybody's running. This guy, who's definitely a demon, is attacking. I feel like I'm just going to rule that as the end of Derek.
Shit, I've been muted this whole time when I've been trying to talk to you guys. Y'all haven't heard anying, have you?
No, I didn't know you were talking.
It's been
All right,
wonderful, actually.
That's just rude.
I had so many good zingers, and I was wondering why y'all weren't laughing. I was like, God damn, tough fucking crowd. Jesus.
Yeah, see,
right,
messed
well,
up is
come
when we go
on,
like...
Derek, make us laugh. Get to it.
Messed up is we're like, no, we heard everything, dude. It just, none of it was funny.
Sorry.
Right?
All right, so I'm going to make a quick ruling that for all of their actions, they all attack Derek, and Derek ceases to be a thing.
I will say, though, I think he should have had -1 die to his armor because there's more fat now, like bulging out of the edges. Not as
You know, I see that. I see your logic.
but
but
I
I'll
agree
see
that
that.
Derek is dead.
Oh, yeah.
He exploded.
I have to say, like, I'm visualizing, like, the scene from Invincible where the speedster is just punching Mr.
Oh,
punching Omni-Man
everything
and
about
not
that
doing
scene was
anything.
too horrible.
Except breaking
Oh.
his hands.
No, I don't want to think about that scene. There was so much nastiness.
Omni-Man is my hero. What are you talking about?
Think, Howard,
Obviously,
think.
watch the rest of it. I really want at some point in the next season for some word to get back to what happened to that planet that Omni-Man was very mad at.
Yeah, right?
Because I feel like there should be repercussions there for killing an entire planet. Anyway, spoilers? Too late. All right, so that was Nipsey's. Yeah, that's all of them. And therefore, we go to Esri. Door's gone. You're free. Sarah?
Yes, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I haven't made it through the door yet, or no?
No, it is open in front of you, though. You got up the door and it was locked. And then Tom came up and tried it and it was still locked. But then White Ape came up and like removed the hinges. And then
Okay,
No.
Eric-
The
Shoulder
demon that
down
was
the way.
previously White Ape came up and removed the hinges.
yes.
And then the
the
demon...
demon that was
Whatever.
Eric
I'm going
did it.
through the door. That's the point.
All right.
Unless
Would you like to
somebody or
run or
something
move
can
your
stop
normal
me.
5 boxes of movement?
I'm just gonna go the normal pace since I don't know what's on the other side. I don't want to like barrel through it. I'm gonna kind of cautiously go through it and see what's out there.
All right. So it is like a brief set of stairs that lets you up into. It's a large room, which I have a map for, but I'll get to it in a moment because you're leaving our map for another map.
Yeah, I'm like, there's nothing
So
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah. There you are. You are in the void. Instant
The
death.
void.
Ari.
All the
All
more
right.
reason to be cautious.
All right, that was Esri. Erda,
I
you
hope
teleport
that-
away. Go ahead.
I hope that I have befuddled all of these nights long enough for me to book the fuck out. So I'm gonna.
You
start
actually
running.
heard the death screams of Derek as he fought these knights, just less than like about 10 feet away from you.
Hey,
Well,
around that
he is
corner.
also now less than.
try and
Yes,
save
he
the
is.
king on your way out. By the way, if you're going that way.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna run that way. That's where I'm running.
Yeah, try and save the king.
I'm gonna attempt to go at least 3 times my movement.
All right, beat a 10 on physique, running if you have it.
God damn it!
So close.
I'll spend a character point. I have 1 left.
Don't roll a 1. Even though you technically need a 1, that 1 would also take away the 5. So roll a 2 or better.
Oh, that did not. Okay, so the first one is the.
All right,
one.
did you spend a fate point or a character point?
No, I spent the character point. I just accidentally.
Oh,
didn't
okay.
click
Well,
out of the box,
just roll
so I have
1
to
die
just one.
then. Yeah,
Okay,
just roll 1
I'll
die.
re-roll
then.
it as just 1.
All right,
So
that's
5.
9 plus 5 is 14. So you beat a 10. So you can run 15 boxes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All
You
right.
passed the king up.
I scurry like a rat.
You
Oh,
didn't
he
save
said
the
he would
king.
check on it. You would assume that he did.
No, king.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get here into this corner and assume that the rest of them are going to meet me here.
Yeah, okay, you can assume that. All right.
Because the sounds of Derek dying drowned out the noise of the door shaking itself open.
Derek is.
God damn it, Derek.
He had a backstory. All right, so 16, Tom.
All right, so since the door's open, might as well make the exit and introduce my new giant self to the world, unbeknownst to me.
Okay, so I'm going to put you up here behind her. Is that all right with you?
Okay, that's fine by me.
Close enough. All right. After Tom, I see it's White Ape.
Okay. Time to run on up there too. I'll make an athletics roll to get far. I'm gonna if it's a big hall up there, I'm gonna get on a different side of the hall from the big giants.
Okay. That's fair. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find the Lights Peace Asylum. Oh, not Asylum. I clicked the wrong thing.
So-
Not the Asylum. Temple of Light. There's the map I want. All right. And trying to figure out where y'all come up. Sorry, I should have been more ready for this. I knew that y'all would try and come up, so that's just my bad. Hey, you say double or triple?
I said.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's a
Double,
1 and a
yeah.
4, so you rolled a 1.
Yeah, I go there.
Hey, you got slightly better at running, and you Yes, you moved 3 boxes.
Is it running or athletics?
Running physique.
Right.
If you don't have it, it's straight physique. But why did you roll something else?
No. You will at first. You said it with that. It was an athletics roll.
No,
Athletics
it's
skill.
physique running. I don't think I said the
Okay.
word athletics.
Just checking. You did. You did say that at first, so I was confused.
Oh,
Otherwise,
well,
I
my
wouldn't have
bad.
said that. Why would I say athletics? We've been saying,
Running physique is what I thought I've been saying.
physique,
All right.
running times 1. Actually, that's times 2. This is my second botch on it, so
Let's see. I need to find your character. Oh, well, I can't actually. Well, I can pull your characters on there, but sometimes when I do it, y'all can't use them. It's very annoying.
I got it. I got it written down. I'm good.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh. Sorry.
Putting you on the map, on the other map.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to.
I need a bio break real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Use this room as where you come up. Need Tom, and I need White Ape. And then I need to grow these 2. All right, and then he is here. Okay. How do I switch? I don't know if I can switch it so some of you are on one page and some of you are on the other as far as what everybody's looking at. As I can only put the players on one thing.
Ooh, a nice big black map.
Is it black?
Yep. We need to have vision. Did you enable vision on our tokens? So double click our character and a little window will come up, and then you can go to dynamic lighting tab on each token, and then click that we have vision.
I hate this thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't use dynamic lighting.
Well, dynamic lighting is turned on because it's all black to us.
I believe you. I don't know how to fix it.
Okay, then.
All right. So I click on your character on the map.
Oh, yeah, you can go to the map if you just want to turn dynamic lighting off. Go to the map and just turn off all of the dynamic lighting and fog of war stuff.
All right. Can you see it now?
No.
Well, they're all
You have
off.
to say okay. You have to, like...
It says they're off.
Y'all might need to refresh your screen.
Yeah, okay, I'll refresh my screen.
All right, doing just that. Unsupported browser. Screw off with that.
Nope, still black.
Nope.
So you go to the map area, you click on the little gear icon, you turn all of that stuff off, you click OK, and then it should come up.
There, I don't have an OK button.
At the very bottom of that screen, you go, and then you...
Map lighting, object tokens, GM info, off. And
And at the bottom of the screen, there's like an OK at the bottom of that long list of things.
all right, so start from the beginning. Maybe I'm clicking on the wrong place. Is it not on the page toolbar?
Yeah, it should be on the page toolbar.
All right, I'm on the page toolbar. I put the players on the Temple of Light, even though it's only 3 of the 5 of you. I go to... I'm looking at the Temple of Light page. Settings.
Settings, a little gear icon. A little box should appear, a window.
How about
All right,
now?
You see it now. Yep.
Perfect.
We got it.
All right, I think I found it. All right, great. Yay.
Where are we on this map? Oh, the map is so low res. Sorry.
Top left.
I see it. Okay, I'm going to put my icon on top of that icon because I can't move that icon. So, boop.
Okay, well then.
There.
See, that's why I didn't want to pull your icons on there because I know that it does that, and I don't know why it does that.
I don't know
pulled
why it
from
does
your
that either.
character.
No matter what GM or player, as long as you have the permissions to use that icon, it should just work, but I don't know why it doesn't.
Anyway, all right. So after White Ape, it is my NPC mobs. So let me flip this back to the others. Evil Asylum. I have regular Lights Piece and the evil version. All right. You made a good getaway there. I'm going to say this mob's going to chase after Erdrick, but Erdrick does go first. Derek doesn't matter. I think Erdrick's going to go for triple his movement and just run the hell out of here. We'll see if I can actually beat a 10 for once.
Take me with you, Erdrick.
Right.
Hey! Oh, well, it's still good. It's still triple.
Okay.
All right. So, 1, 2. Let me delete him and delete you and delete all of you guys because you guys are all on another map. Boop. And he can move at triple his movement minus 2 boxes because he's on a new map.
What's that sound?
And I apologize. I wish I was better at using this system so I could do stuff faster.
Oh, dude, no worries.
Where is Erdrick? I know I have a token
Just
for him.
afraid. I'm afraid of the moment when all the blood mist like pours out of the doorway, and like more and more people start getting.
All right, here's Erdrick. Four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Doors open 14, 15. Boom, he is running. I should add in also at this point there are additional people in these halls. So this guy is posted by this door. This guy is posted. Actually, that's the entrance. We'll say this guy would actually be here, looking horrified that stuff is coming through, and it's his turn actually to act. And this guy would be here. And both of them are terrified because they saw 2 big monsters. One. He could take a 2-step and attack, actually, because you're big. And he doesn't actually need to take a step, but he will. And he'll attack her. Boom and boom. So I got an attack on Esri and another attack on Tom. Hey, there are weird armored demons up here, and they've decided to attack you. You thought they were empty suits of armor for a moment, but nah, there are demons in them.
The blood mist. It's been crazy.
All right, so Esri,
Uh-oh.
I hit you. I'm pretty sure. I get an extra die, but I'm already there, so
Okay, hang on. Let me look and see here.
I only need to beat a 10. You didn't have an active defense
Oh.
up. It's plus the sword, so it's 4 dice.
So even if I have armor on, it doesn't matter.
That's to subtract from the damage I'm about to do you. How? What kind of armor do you got on?
Let me look. Hang on. I'm trying to pull it up here.
Esri Darkstone. character sheet.
Okay, I
You got
have
soft leather
armor.
armor. Value 1 die. You can roll 1 die and just subtract that from my total.
So just 1d6.
Yeah, roll a 6. That'd be nice. Oh, actually roll 2 dice. Something you weren't aware of, but is now in effect.
Okay, hang on.
You have your armor plus flubber, flab armor.
Flubber.
Hey, all right. I don't think you rolled d6s.
Oh, you're right. I rolled d8 by mistake. I'm sorry. Let me do that again.
I can't tell you how I knew. I just had a theory.
It does say rolling 2d8.
I don't know. I think that 8 she rolled is actually something that's accomplishable on a d6.
All right. So anyway, your 19 gets dropped to a 14, though good news. It's not an auto death, but he got a really good stab in. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
he hits you, and you are mortally wounded by a sword passing into your body, which sucks. As a free action before losing consciousness, you may try to stay up with a difficult 16 plus stamina or metal roll. If you roll stamina, it's going to be your physique stamina and plus an additional die because of your size.
What's my other choice besides running stamina?
Charisma metal is the other skill. It's charisma. If you have metal, it's great.
Okay,
if not,
yeah,
just straight charisma.
I think I'd rather do that because I do have metal.
Oh, okay, cool. Make a metal check and try to beat a 16. You can stay awake.
Oh, man.
No, not quite. All right, so he stabs you, and you're dying. It sucks. So that everyone knows the way this works. When you are mortally wounded, it's not the same as the dying thing. It's not. She's not insta dead in a moment, but she is laying there and she's bleeding out. Let's see. Your dying roll is less than the number, blah, blah, blah. She's been at this level, see dying below. If the character is stabilized by a medicine roll or healing power, then the status will change to you're going to be in a coma. So I'll read that out loud. I'm sorry. I kind of blah, blah, blah'd it.
Yeah, blah,
Made your
blah,
check.
blah, coma, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
You made your check. You failed it. So you are
Yada
knocked
yada yada.
unconscious.
Brain hemorrhage.
You made your
Right.
check. All right. You made your check. You're not, but you
Bleeding
failed.
profusely.
So you're knocked unconscious with no chance to keep up. Awake or not, you will roll physique each round. You are dying if the roll is less than the number of minutes than you've been at this level. So on the upside, you aren't going to roll under a 1 in your first round. So you've got at least a minute for someone to stabilize you before it even really matters.
Okay.
But after the first minute, we should start making these checks.
Got it.
Unless the guy stands on top of you and continues to stab downwards, that would really suck for you.
That would, yes. That would be the end of me, clearly.
That would be his goal, as you are a monster. All right.
But I'm not.
You don't know.
Judgy.
All right, Erda, it's up to you now. But we are at 11:25 my time here, so I'm gonna say we're gonna end it in the next 5 minutes. Do you want to go, since it's the beginning of a new round? Do we want to go ahead and stop here with her laying there bleeding, or do you want to continue going?
I think that's a good spooky ending, like cliffhanger for next episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Tom
Just let me die. I see how it is.
needs to grab you again and run out of here. But I need
Where's
to
your
tell the
mushroom mount
guards.
when you need him?
I
It'll
need
be
to
a good
I need to distract the
cliffhanger.
guards by saying that there's 5 more coming up the stairs.
Good cliffhanger ending, right? Will Esri make it?
Don't worry, there are 5 more guards that are going to join us shortly.
All right. So this particular episode was all combat. There's a lot of aftermath that you were dealing with, but I look forward to see the actual role play if you actually manage to stop being huge monsters.
Yeah, we need to.
If we manage.
If
Is this like a temporary effect of being in the blood mist, or is this a permanent alteration that needs to be blessed out of us?
He's not
no
going to
one
tell
has
us.
actually taken a moment to do any type of lore checks. Right now, y'all have just been reacting, so you do not know.
And like my personal thought, what Tom would do is like maybe stop the suits of armor and just like kind of like shield Ezri.
Unfortunately, Erda went the other way, and I kind of wanted Erda to like use his blood magic to pull all the icky blood mist out of them.
Oof. You know, that might have worked. That's an interesting theory.
But we couldn't do it if we were still in the blood mist, so we had to get out of the blood mist to make that happen.
That's a good point. That's fair.
Yeah, but you can't close that door now because the hinges are broken.
That's
and
okay.
that blood mist, I'm assuming,
This is
doesn't
just coming
stay.
out.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I don't think it's gonna stay
the
put.
5 guards that are coming up that are demonified will fight all of the regular guards that are up here and be a huge distraction.
Well, thank y'all for watching. If you watch this far, I believe that Corey likes it when you hit like and subscribe and click the bell and do all the things. And I
Yeah.
hope everybody enjoyed this, and I look forward to doing this again next week.
All right, see you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.